𝗜𝗺𝗽𝗂, the strongest being in the 𝗜𝗺𝗃𝗃 kingdom. But the question in your mind is, how strong is this guy? Well, let's find out. Reinhardt is the current sword saint and the strongest being in the kingdom of 𝗜𝗺𝗃𝗃. He is a member of the royal guard and more importantly is the knight to Lady Feats. Born to the house of Austria, Reinhardt mastered the sword at a young age, following the untimely death of his grandmother, and succeeded her as the next sword saint. A few years later, he obtained the divine protection of the sword saint. Divine protections being powers that are given to people at birth by Odd Laguna, which is the consciousness of the world. People born with these divine protections immediately understand how their divine protections work. The divine protection of the sword saint allows Reinhardt to instantly reach the very zenith of his swordsmanship. Immediately after receiving it at just 5 years old, he was able to defeat sword masters. The divine protection also allows Reinhardt to see the trajectories of incoming attacks in the form of white rays, be it sword, axe slashes, or incoming arrows or knives. By simply following the optimal path shown to him by the sword god, Reinhardt will parry every single incoming attack, hit every weak point of his enemies, and come out victorious. Reinhardt also has the mana-draining sword slash. This allows Reinhardt to unleash a devastating attack that destroys everything around him and splits space in half. In his simulated battle against Puck with a single swing, Reinhardt was able to incinerate everything in its path, including Puck, the beast of the end, a creature that was stated was going to destroy the entire world. This would already give Reinhardt planetary AP. This isn't even Reinhardt's only divine protection. In total, Reinhardt 251 divine protections, and a lot of these divine protections are battle specific, while others are useless. He has the divine protection to not get struck by lightning. He has the divine protection to perform arts perfectly. He has the divine protection to be unobstructed by fog. He has the divine protection to be revitalizing plants around him. He has the divine protection to dress fashionably for any occasion. He has the divine protection to tell salt apart from sugar. These are some of his more useless divine protections. Some of the more interesting divine protections are the divine protection of the Phoenix, which allows Reinhardt to come back to life even after being killed. With each revival, he obtains another version of this divine protection, essentially preventing him from dying at all. The divine protection of projectile repulsion. Basically, any projectile that is launched at Reinhardt will always miss, no matter how accurate or close you are to Reinhardt. He has divine protections that can reduce the effectiveness of every element of magic by 80%, and combining this with the divine protection that makes him immune to magical buffs, debuffs, curse, arts, diseases, toxins, poisons, drugs, alcohols, and becoming sick from any other methods. He is naturally resistant to abilities that influence the mind and behaviors of others. He also has the divine protection of bedroom wiles, which allows the user to be skilled in bed. Anyways, Reinhardt also has divine protections that increase his physical capabilities as long as certain criteria have been met, such as standing beneath a blue sky, a rainy sky, a night sky, a morning sky, when he bleeds, when he is awake, when he is asleep. He basically gets a buff in all his stats by just existing. His natural power isn't something to be scoffed at either, as he was able to combat Regular, the Archbishop of Pride. This title gives him the authority of Pride, which gives him the ability to be completely unaffected by time. This causes every attack he throws to be literally unstoppable, destroying everything it comes in contact with. Reinhardt was not only able to keep up with him, but completely overpower him. In that same fight, Reinhardt was launched to the moon by Regulus, and Reinhardt effortlessly jumped back to Earth in under a few seconds. This would already give him faster than light speeds. Reinhardt is also stated by the author to be able to defeat characters like 𝗜𝗺𝗽𝗂, Reinhardt's ancestor, who is capable of literally cutting through concepts like space, time, death, etc. The author also compares Reinhardt to Stella. Stella is able to create her own space-time for her and the other witches. The author states that even if you were to take away all of Reinhardt's divine protections, he would still absolutely destroy Stella and everybody else in the verse. So no matter how big and scary the opponents may be, or how hopeless the situation may get, always bet on Reinhardt.
What about you, Theodore? What do you love most about Samantha? Oh, God. She's so many things. I guess that's what I love most about her, you know? She isn't just one thing. So much